Welcome to Inn Frenchtown, a bed and breakfast located in historic St. Charles, Missouri. Come, let's take a tour. The house was built in 1864, and it's known as the Henry Opus House. He worked for the American car foundry, as did most of the people in the neighborhood at that time. Imagine yourself sitting with your feet propped up with a cup of coffee here. Or you can swing if you'd like to. Welcome to Inn Frenchtown, located in historic St. Charles, Missouri. St. Charles is a sister city to St. Louis, and the inn is about 10 miles away from the Lambert International Airport. We're also a half mile from historic Main Street. One of the things I love about Frenchtown are the French colonial homes with their raised porches. Simply charming. I'm Donna, and my home was built in 1864. It's French colonial, and French colonial homes in this era had a window, a door, a window, and then a window, a door, a window. And then on the lower level, the basement, would be a window, door, door, window. Now my home was renovated, and I'm guessing it probably took place in the 1980s renovation, and they enclosed the basement opening, so I don't have the exposed basement steps like you would see if you look up 3rd Street. Speaking of French colonial, I've been told that Frenchtown has the 3rd largest collection of French colonial homes. The first is New Orleans, and then St. Genevieve, Missouri, and then Frenchtown. As you enter the house, you'll enter into the living room, which is original back to 1864. One of the things to note is that there is a window, a door, and another window, which is the traditional entrance of a French colonial home. As you come in to the fleur-de-lis room, historically, this room would have had another window, door, window, but it's been renovated and we now have window, fleur-de-lis, window. And while we're in here, let me show you the fleur-de-lis room. There's a nice large closet and a hidden TV. This room has its own bathroom, which has Mamie Eisenhower paint. At one time, this beautiful fleur-de-lis stained glass window would have been a door, but it's now this wonderful window, and this is why the front bedroom of the house is called the fleur-de-lis room. And here we are, that lovely Mamie Eisenhower pink tile. And its own shower. Stepping out of the 2 French doors of the fleur-de-lis room, you'll come back into the living room and the dining area. Along the way, you'll pass through the kitchen, which we'll look at in a little bit. In the morning, there's a coffee bar with any type of tea you can imagine. Coffee, hot chocolate, hot cider, and mugs. Next, we will enter the York room. The York room is in the rear of the house, and it has a view of this wonderful old elm tree in the side garden that you can see out of this window. It's a nice, cozy, quiet, tucked away room. I like it here. There's also a little nook here. You could enjoy a cup of coffee, read a book, take a peek out onto the back patio with where the fire pit is. And it has a separate shower tucked away on the side. Over in this corner is a little bathroom. Upstairs is the sunset room. There's just something cozy and romantic about being in the upstairs sunset room with its arched ceilings and the skylight, for which the sunset room was named the sunset room, because you can watch the delightful sunsets while you're laying in bed. It's fantastic. One of the nice things about the sunset room is that it becomes a suite. So if you have a group of you or just two people that want their own space, you can go to the adjoining room. Let's step down to the suite. I'm going to turn the light on. I've turned on the lights and stepped down into the sunset suite. This room has the charming sloped ceiling and a ceiling fan and two twin beds. Little desk. All tucked away off of the sunset room. The sunset room has its own private hall bath, just about a step outside of the bedroom door. It's large and spacious, has a tub with a shower. It also has a Toto washlet bidet with its own remote control. Around 2015 or 16, an inn came for sale. It was the Bittersweet Inn. I'm told it was called the Bittersweet Inn because the woman who turned the home into a bed and breakfast used the money from her divorce to call it the Bittersweet Inn. Well, this inn became available through an inn brokerage, and I came and looked at it. I did it sort of incognito. I stayed as a guest with my mom. Well, I couldn't make that happen, and Chris and Larry Ford bought it, and they called it the Frenchtown Inn. And then I was just delighted to see it come on the market in 2020. At that time, I was looking in the historic area for a home, and this one came on the market. I was the first one in it, the first one to see it, the first offer, and I live here. It's wonderful. Well, when I went to get a domain name for the inn, Frenchtown Inn was already taken, so I flipped it, and now it's Inn Frenchtown. Good morning at the Inn Frenchtown. Whenever you want breakfast, come on down, whether that's 7 a.m. so you can run out to the farmer's market and see what they have when they open, or noon. It's all here ready for you at your leisure. Got a pound cake that some guests have already gotten into this morning. Typically, these cold items are in the refrigerator,
and all you have to do is reach in and grab a boiled egg, or have one of these wonderful chili egg puffs that you simply pop in the microwave for a few seconds and they're good to go. Actually, they're quite delicious. We've got yogurt, we have juices, cereal, oatmeal, some snack items, bagels, more things that you would find in the refrigerator. It's all here, ready for you at the Inn Frenchtown in the morning.
I enjoy entertaining. I like to garden. I love to make a nest of the place where I live. And it just made sense for me to have a bed and breakfast. I love making new friends. I love a cozy place for people to gather. I love living in this historic area. There's always something to do here. It's so fun. It's charming. The people are friendly. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful place to live and to visit. I sit at the dining room table and I feel the warm energy of the people who have visited. People here celebrating something, discovering the area, getting away, and there's just such a great vibe here in this house, and it's a wonderful place to be. I'd like to share with you. Come stay with me at Inn Frenchtown. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you want to know the next time I make another, press the subscribe button. Thanks.